And the Rockets snuck by the Thunder last night thanks to Harden's play on the defensive end after a poor night shooting, which he acknowledged. Houston now advances to face LeBron and the Lakers, who have not played a game since Saturday. Will the rest help or hurt? Shannon, who wins this series and in how many games?
You already know, yeah. Hey, man, your little LeBron gonna be making a lot of appearances because I got a feeling GOAT gonna be doing GOATish thing. You see, he flipped it. Since game 3, he been in playoff mode. 30, 30, 30, 36. I mean, he doing it on you know what, Skip? He ain't taking a whole bunch of shots, is he? I don't think he's attempted over 20 shots.
Really?
And be getting triple dubs and all that.
Is he going to go dark beard or gray beard?
There you go. Don't worry about the beard.
I'm excited to see
don't worry about the beard.
Which beard is he going to wear?
We got the baddest beard. That's what we going to have. we going to have the baddest beard.
Yeah.
AD going to punish Covington. Going to punish PJ Tucker. I'm going to be very disappointed if it's not at least 35, and 15. Going to crush them on the boards. We're going to beat them every night by at least 15 on the boards. Going to limit the turnovers, whitewash.
Thunder won the boards last night by 2.
That's the Thunder.
Yeah.
So, this was
really good.
Really, Skip?
Good basketball team.
So I tell you what, it don't even matter. You can have Harden, you can have a pardon, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5.
You might need a pardon.
Lakers in 5.
5?
If you keep talking, I'm going to grab a broom or a vacuum cleaner.
I was just going to say.
You keep talking.
The case you made sounded like sweep.
I mean, Skip, we got to get some work. We need some work. We can't keep sweeping people and having 2 weeks off.
Go sweep. Just do it. Come on.
No, I like 5 games because I want this thing to play out.
Have some guts. Have the courage of your convictions.
LeBron James going to average another triple-double.
Okay, for the whole series.
For the series.
Okay, we'll go sweep. I'll bet you 2 cases they don't sweep. Why not?
Because, Skip, I got too much respect for James Harden, and I know he's struggled in a few games, but James Harden can go get 50. I ain't saying he's going to get 50 in a game 6 or game 7, but we're not going to even get there. But this many.
This one's going 7. These are not the trailblazers that you're dealing with now. This is not the worst defensive team in the bubble or in the NBA. This is one of the best and one of the most difficult to play against because it's hard to simulate in practice how they play their amoeba zone where they're all scrambling here, there, and everywhere. And somehow it's coordinated. Somehow they all communicate on this sort of extrasensory level where nobody gets left open often. Chris Paul was having a hard time finding a shot last night.
Well, Dort got open for 12 threes.
Yeah, because they just said, that's the one guy we can ignore.
So who you going to leave? You going to leave KCP, Danny Green?
I thought you were down on Danny Green.
I ain't down on the Lakers. Who they going to leave open? They going to leave open KCP, Danny Green, Kuzma. Who y'all leaving open, Skip?
Every time I watch them, the Rockets play defense, it looks like they have 8 guys out there on the floor.
But it's easy to do that when you don't have a big that can punish you inside. What are they going to do with Anthony Davis? You still hadn't told me that. If Elijah Wan coming back to play like 3-4 games for him?
They'll bother him.
Bother him?
Yep. They'll push him out. They get physical inside. Is he a physical player? Not the last time I noticed.
You grew up in Oklahoma. You've seen a lot of horses.
Yep.
Flies be flying around them. They still eating.
I grew up in the city. You keep putting me in the country. I don't know horses.
Oh, you ain't go there?
No.
Well, let me tell you, they be out there eating, and the flies be flying around. They just switch with their tail and just keep on eating. Okay. So they'll bother him, but they'll bother him to the tune of 35 and 15.
You know what I loved about what James Harden said after the game?
What'd he say? He got lucky. Did he say that?
No, but when he was asked about the Lakers, what were his first thoughts? He said, star power, because he knows he's got Russ with him. It's James Harden and Russell Westbrook against LeBron and Anthony Davis.
I got the Lakers in 2.
Do you want to go?
Lakers in 2. See, you put it like that.
Yep. And I'm going to remind you, James Harden and Russell Westbrook grew up in communities just sort of south of what's called LAX here, the LA airport, Southern California. James was a huge Kobe fan growing up, so a huge Laker fan.
Yeah.
And Russ was a big Magic Johnson fan and also a huge Laker fan.
Yeah.
They're going to rise and shine against the Lakers. They're built for this. They were born to do this.
Yeah, they beat the Lakers. What was that? That was the 80. That was 86. They beat the Lakers on a Ralph Sampson tip in. I think they beat them in 6 games.
Yep.
That's it. Ain't no more. It's over.
Ancient history.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was anybody from Houston born in 86? No. I think Russ is the oldest. Russ might be born in 88. All the rest of them, no.
Is Avery Bradley going to show up for this season?
We don't need, hold on.
Oh. Huh.
We good. You see LeBron? You see LeBron, how LeBron D'd up Paul George and Kawhi on the last shot? D'd him up.
Is he going to guard James?
No. Is James going to guard us?
Yeah.
Who?
You better believe it.
Okay.
Do you realize how many threes the Rockets are launching?
Yeah, they launched
You
them.
realize they averaged 45 a game in the regular season. In the playoffs, they're averaging 51 three-point attempts
81.
a game. They made 16 a game in the regular season. Now they're making 18 a game. That's only 36%, but it's so many threes that it's hard to overcome 18 times 3.
We're gonna run you off the 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna let PJ Tucker. If PJ Tucker average 25, okay, y'all got us.
Well, you've been off for a long time. I kind of like the Rockets in game 1. I'm feeling game 1 Rockets.
No, that's not what you feel. You didn't have that meal mess you be drinking. So your stomach grumbling, that's what you feeling. You're hungry right now.
No, I'm good.
No.
I got 51 grams of protein.
So let me ask you a question. So what you got? You got 7?
I got 7.
So you got
I'm
Lakers
not
at
gonna
7.
pick
You
the
got Lakers
upset.
at 7.
Yeah, but I might as well be picking the upset because I got Lakers in 7. It's going to be good to the last drop.
When last time LeBron went 7 games? LeBron won 7 games. Oh, we went 7 games with the, if I'm not mistaken, we went 7 games with the Celtics. And we went to the Garden and did a number on them. LeBron James. First of all,
you don't get to go anywhere but the bubble.
First of all, if we go 7 games, you know it's over. But we're not going 7. We're not going to be dilly-dallying around. We dead serious. Now, I got to get, I'm going to make a few phone calls. I'll make a few phone calls today.
I told you, you should have swept the Trailblazers.
No, we didn't need to.
Now the playoffs start for real. This team is for real.
What you think? We play? Do you really, Skip? Do you realize?
I hope they have your attitude going into game one.
Do you realize what you're up against?
Pick a sweep.
We're more than
For
formidable.
2 cases. You can just,
We're more than
steal 2 cases from me. It's like a gift from the Diet Mountain Dew
we play?
gods.
Ah, dang.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's you know what? We play. Hold on. When we play y'all? We play y'all Friday night. So we play y'all Friday night, Sunday. So when I come back in here on Monday, little Penny, little Brown will be back. And I just want you to know, as we advance in the playoffs,
Yep.
the figurines get larger. The figurines get larger.
Really?
Yep.
I think you're going to come back 1-1 on Monday.
Put 2 cases on it. Put 2 cases on that.
Put 2 on a sweep.
No, I told you
I'll
5.
do both those bets.
5.
You know?
We got 5 games. 5.
Okay.
We not gonna exert any more energy, but we need to get some playing time. We need to play together because we hadn't been playing together. We hadn't played because that's an excuse somebody else used when you lose. Oh, we only played together like 2 minutes.
All right, I'm going to let you guys probably
Let's go, Joker.
some more bets
Let's go,
tomorrow.
Joker.
You got a little time. You got a little time. But before Lakers Rockets, we got a good one tonight. Will a well-rested Kawhi and the Clippers grab an early series lead? Lakers head coach Frank Vogel already said he thought LeBron was taken for granted earlier this week. And now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is saying the same thing, but he's taking it off the court. Kareem said, quote, what LeBron James is doing off the court far outweighs what he's doing on the court. LeBron is standing on all of our shoulders. He's standing on Jackie Robinson's shoulders. He's standing on Jesse Owens' shoulders. He has a conscience and a heart, and he is setting the example for generations to come. Wow. Shannon, how does LeBron compare to other trailblazers of racial justice who came before him, like Ali, Bill Russell, Jackie Robinson?
Skip is different. In the 60s, the civil rights movement in the 60s is different. And although we think, and sometimes we see some things that remind us of the 60s, Skip, the 60s, it was like this every single day. And the athletes did not have, they were still segregated. Even athletes sometimes were traveling segregated, slept in different hotels room. But for Kareem to say this, I give a lot of credence to guys that were in that era. Kareem was a 20-year-old at UCLA when they had the summit in support of Muhammad Ali in 1967 in Cleveland, Ohio. And some of the greats, Jim Brown was there, Bill Russell was there, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lenny Mitchell was there. So, Skip, for him to say this, I think the thing is, is that what LeBron is doing is that, Skip, when you play on the court, that's really for you. But Kareem says what he's doing for his community. See, I believe a lot of guys before LeBron was morally conscious. Skip, they knew that they should speak out. They knew they should do and say more. But they didn't want to take that hit from the endorsers. It's hard for me to believe that as big as LeBron James is, Michael Jordan was not just as big, even though there was no social media back then.
Agreed.
But he was unwilling to take that ding that LeBron James is willing to take. Before LeBron James was willing to move free agent, guys weren't willing to take that. LeBron took all that heat, Skip. He took all that. They beat bashing him. And then those guys like, okay, Kevin Durant said, it's okay. Anthony Davis